I almost forgot about Hlidskjolf.
Try and make this fit into this stitch. But, okay, so Heimdall gave his ear to Mimir, Odin gave his eye. I have a little bit of a speculation on a third god that gave his body part to Mimir, and that is Loki possibly giving his tongue. This is partially based in the fact that Loki's mouth is sewn shut, yet somehow he can still talk. The story about that goes back to like the creation of Mjolnir and the bet that he lost with Brock and Eitri, and they basically decided to sew his mouth shut instead of taking his head because they couldn't take his head without harming his neck. Now, we know that Loki is Lothar, Odin's brother, based off of literary clues, and there's not a whole lot else other than just some like literary clues. And I know I can think of 4 different sagas that I mentioned in a video the other day that directly refer to Loki as Lothar. Also, if Heimdall gave his ear and Odin gave his eye, I like to think that, like I said, Loki gave his tongue. But this is partially because I think that the 3 of them are all brothers. I think Heimdall is probably Honir, the other of the 3 creator gods, the 3 main gods, the 3 brothers. And one of these reasons is because Honir was sent to the Vanir as a hostage with Mimir, and Mimir had his ear. He only would make decisions when Mimir was there to counsel him. In addition, Honir was known as Witr, the whitest god, and the only other god known as Witr was Heimdall. And by the way, whitest does not refer to the color of their skin. It is usually a compliment reserved for pale, beautiful women, but it can also be used to describe someone who is cowardly. And anyways, Loki also, from what we know, is a practitioner of Seidr, and so he's basically just calling the kettle black when he calls Odin out. In addition to that, Odin's high seat, it's not just him that is capable of seeing everything when he is seated. Anyone who sits in the high seat is capable of seeing everything. We know this from the story of Freyr and how he found his wife. I won't go into that, that's a whole another story. Now, Mimir, his well gives wisdom, but there's a price to pay, and you have to give up a piece of yourself in order to get that.